Hey folks, it's Rithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to this one, Green Hell. So I suddenly completely forgot the name of the game. That's terrible. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to Green Hell. Thank you very much to everybody who commented last week about this. You change the weapon that you're using by pressing the various different number keys on the keyboard. It's so much easier. It really is. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Right, we have no space in backpack. Now, I've got a whole load of stuff all around here. I have got coconuts coming out of my ears down here. We got lots and lots of coconuts. I've sort of been using this area because we can still light them in the rain underneath that grill. I'm kind of thinking we want a different area, and then I can use this place here as a bit of a trash heap now because we've got so much other stuff kicking around. Doesn't seem to be anything with the trap. You can arm the trap. There doesn't seem to be anything here. There's nothing underneath it, so I'm not really sure what we do about that. We can go and capture some more stuff. Now, what I did in the last episode was I went exploring off and we found another place. Then I got lost trying to get home again, and it was really difficult. So what I've done this time, we need some carbs. Yeah, what I've done is I've actually written down the, because if you look at this, 50 west, 51 west, 28 south. There. I've written down the exact coordinates of this shelter here so that I will easily be able to find it next time. So what I'd like to do is go back. We can then go exploring. We can move around. We can find all sorts of different things. And once I've explored around, so we're going to have to, well, we're going to use that area over there as a trash pile. And I'm going to find somewhere else to be lighting a fire each time. So this can still be our trash heap down here. And then I can have a little bit closer. Well, actually, no. No, what I will do is I'll just make sure that we have our trash heap. I'll put the trash heap right here. It can go here. I can literally just dump everything down here. I'll grab that stone in a minute. So let me go into my bag. I need to press that one and go there. So we've got some space here. We're not doing too bad with that. We've got quite a lot of these. We've got some rattlesnake meats. We got the peccary meat there. I've still got 1 day 21 to go on that. Let me drink that and harvest. I'll eat a couple of these and then we'll dump some coconut shells down on the ground. Yeah, we're running out of space now, so let me just quickly eat these coconut halves. Like this. And I don't need to worry anymore about coconuts whatsoever. I would like to get this meat cooked. We got 17 hours to cook that. And this lean meat here, 17 hours and again 17 hours. Those were both from scorpions. We found some scorpions up in the cave where we were. And that's where those all came from. Let's go back here. The coconuts. Well, we keep hold of them for ages, don't we? We can hold on to them, so I may as well just hang on to them for now, and then we won't need to worry about them. Let me grab all of that lot there. Stuff doesn't disappear off the ground, so that spoon, I have actually gone and looked. I've gone and checked this one. I went and checked it out for a bit. The spoon doesn't seem to be any actual need for the spoon whatsoever. So at the moment... Why is there a cat? There's a jaguar. I can hear a jaguar. Okay. I'm genuinely terrified at this point in time. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get some sleep. I'm hoping he's going to go away in the night. I will sleep and he will go away. If not, we'll at least be able to see him, and then maybe that would be better. Sanity +3, worm, sanity -3. Great. And a worm to start things off with. You know what? I'm going to deal with that worm now. We've got some bandages. I can do that. And then we're going to go back over there. There may very well be a jaguar. Go to the back. No, not that. Inspect. There, I got a brand new worm right there. Okay. Go into my backpack and bone needle. Now, you can use ants rather than a bandage, but I don't know if I'm going to get an infection on that. Oh no, that's not going to work. So how to use the ants? Might be an abrasion that you need that for. I can put the leaf bandage on there, but you can also put campfire ash coupled up with the leaf bandage. Let's go to craft a minute. Put you on there. Right, not the ants on there. The jungle ants can be used for some things. You put that there. Ash dressing. No idea what an ash dressing does. Don't really, not a clue, really. But there, we've got that wound there, so I'll put the ash dressing on this one. I don't want to drop it. I'm going to use that on there. And see, I don't know if it, like, heals things up faster or what. But, yeah. I know that you can put the ash dressing on there. So I figure we'll try it out. We'll see what it does. So we've got that. It's just a little bit of carbs that we need, really. Just to, like, really keep us topped up. So let's just go and do that a second. I've got... Let's got a day in 11. Those have both got about 7 hours left. So we're going to have to do something with them soon. These don't go off. So we'll hold those for emergencies. I'll harvest them. And then I've got to take the coconut shells before I actually use the coconuts. Oh, no, before I drop them. Eat. Because I can eat these like this. Oh, I'm dropping one of them right there. I don't have any room. I want to bring them over here, over this side, and then dump them. And go to backpack. Into here. Right. Yeah, I want to take all of these out and dump them down here like this. The charcoal there. There's a little bit more space. Oops. Is that that's a Molinera leaf. Let's have that. Take these. I don't know what the life cycle is of some of these plants, but yeah, if we can pick up a Molinera leaf anytime, we grab it. And then we can immediately turn it into bandages. It doesn't take very long to turn it into bandages. And then we've got, like, bandages there that we can use. Right, we've now got 9 leaf bandages. That ought to keep us going for a while. We go back up this way. I'll grab that coconut bowl, and I'm going to go over this over here. It's whether that... I don't know where the jaguar was. I'm very concerned about the fact that there was a jaguar around. Right, I'm going to pick up every coconut that I can. Right, that's all of them. And we're just going to keep moving. Well, I'll move a few of them over here. I'm going to just do this a couple of times for now. We're not going to spend, like, hours and hours doing this, because I want to get a move on and do other things. Because the only thing you can do with them is drop them. You can't burn them. And I do think that that is something that's missing from this game, is the fact that you cannot put the coconuts in the fire. Because the actual coconut shells would go well in the fire. They do quite well going in the fire. Let's grab these. Take. There, I'll leave a couple of these. Take you. Right, that's all. Yeah, leaving a couple means that I can leave a little bit of water beside here. But for the most part, I just want them over. Look at all these coconut shells. Loads of them. And also means I'll have a little bit more space by the campfire so I can dump out some of these things. Like the bones there, I don't need to be having them carrying around with us. And that wooden spoon, we can dump that one as well. And we'll make a little space here somewhere. I think we'll actually make our little space right here. So we can drop some of these items. So we're going to put the wooden spoon down there. And bone down there. And that one as well. Right, that's a nice lot of space that we got. Let's just leave the arrows there. Right, so. Perfect. I got more coconuts. Let's pick some of these up. Because I want to move them around a little bit, I think. Right. And then you. Right, so if I got 5 of these, I'll come over this side. I'm going to drop the coconuts. Actually, I don't really know where to put... If I could put the coconuts there, that would be a pretty good place to put them, I think. Because at the moment, I can do that. I can lay them out on the ground like that. So if I do that, I got them laid on the ground right there. They'll naturally gather a little bit of water, and then I can use them for making soups later on when I need to make soups. What we do need to do at the moment is we need to light a fire, so we want to go into our notebook and go to there. The jaguar doesn't seem to have come back at the moment. So we'll put a fire underneath. I'm going to put the fire over this side, so it's just like on the edge of this bit here. And it should still light. Put in all the sticks that we need. There we go. Right, back up a little bit, and then we go back into our bag, and we go to fire kit right here. That's got 16% durability left on it. I got a bit of fiber there. Start a fire up. And drag kindling from backpack. Right, so we got that one there. We can put the ember into there. And our fire is lit. So next we go... Now, you can make soup with the meat. You can also make soup with... like mushrooms and things like that, and that works quite well. There's other things that you can make soup with as well. It's got, it's 14%. It's still got plenty on there. So we want to put the lean meat in there. That one and that one. That shouldn't take very long, and then we can do that. It's got 4 hours left on it. Painkillers. They're apparently quite good for if you get bit by a snake. There's a few other bits that you can use them for. They kind of help with a number of different... illnesses. They can help with fever as well, I think, but I'm not sure on that one. So don't quote me on that one. Rattlesnake meat is apparently not the greatest. If you're absolutely desperate for food, now I did say that I didn't actually want to do it at all, if I could help it, but if you're genuinely desperate for food in this game, and you decide that you do want to go down the path of eating human flesh, not mesh, if you want to go down that road, if you eat it like raw or roasted, it's not very good, right? Bad things will happen to you, particularly in regards to sanity. But if you boil it into a soup, apparently you can then eat it. And so it's just a little tidbit of information there for you. As you can tell, I've been reading up a little bit because we kind of like I pushed what I could do with the game so far. And thought, well, I'll try and learn a little bit more about some other things. Next up, we've got stuff like the coconut bowls over here. Now, we're going to get some rain. I want to be able to take that one and move it onto the fire over here. So we need to get water into that coconut bowl there. And then once I've got water into it, as soon as it's rained enough... oh, no, I'll tell you what I can do before I mess around with that. Oh, it's whether I need to cook the... I don't think I cook the rattlesnake meat first. Because we got these two here, right? They got 2 days now. I need to eat the peccary meat first. But these rattlesnake ones, they apparently... you lose sound. I'm going to put one over there so that one's cooking like that. But I want to get some water in a coconut bowl. It's clean. A 6 of 10. I'm going to let it fill right up. So it goes to the 10 of 10. And then we're going to drag it over. And I think... See, by being here, sort of close to the fire, I've got these coconut shells over here. I can just pick one up and I can move it and drag it down onto there. See, there we go. See, I take that one and I drop it down onto there like that. And then I go with the rattlesnake and I drop the rattlesnake meat in there. Like that. And that now cooks into soup. You can just boil up some water. But what I don't know is whether or not I can pick the soup up and put it in my bag. Yeah, see, it won't let me take it and put it into my bag there. You've got to eat soup straight away. If I try and put it over there, it'll probably drop it as well. So I need to expand. I can spill, I can take, or I can drink. So just drink. Soup, I don't think you can put anywhere and store for later use, because it just drops it out like that. I can't, like, place it down on the ground. Just does that. I can move it here like this, and then drop it down. That will work. Now, if I take that one over there, and I drop that one into the fire like that, it's steaming now, and after a while, it will turn. So we've got some rattlesnake meat there, That's cooked. I can take that and bring that one up there. And I'm actually going to eat this one. 5 energy, 12 protein. So I genuinely thought I lost some sanity by eating that. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's hot water. There's no point in adding anything else into that at the moment. I mean, you've got the lean meat there. That does add in some extra bits. But, yeah, it kind of doesn't really do a great deal. So I could just drop that one down there. That's got 10 out of 10. And it won't do anything else. So, yeah, we got a couple of little, like, extra bits with the fire. That's just going to help keep us going. The lean meat doesn't contribute very much in the way of fats. And we do want fats. How are we doing at the moment with what we got? It's still carbs that we want. We know one way of getting carbs, and that is by eating those mushrooms. That plant there, I think, is the anti-venom one. Not sure. But no, there's a mouse body there. I'm going to ignore that one. We can get carbs from coconuts. Actually, I'm going to grab that one. If I switch over to you a minute. There. Pick that one up. And I'll eat this one while we're out here. I'll go and grab another one. There's another one over here. We got loads of coconuts. So take that one as well. And then... Oh, okay. I've picked up something. So I need to go inspect first. This is the important bit. I'm not sure what I've got, but I've got something. Ah, there. Oh, wow. 2! That was quick. I didn't think I'd pick them up that quickly. Right, now we go into our backpack and I will just munch... No. Coconut, that's what I wanted. We drink that a minute and then harvest. Dumping all of these coconuts into the water down there. Let's have a look. Alright, they'll just stop down there and they won't get in our way. Now, we've got over this way... What's that? Oh, that's a stone. I can hear a person over that way. But these mushrooms, the cup-shaped mushrooms, they are good for something. I can't remember what they're good for now. I'm going to need this one. There he is. There's 2 of them. Now, it should be noted that if you take on some of these and they run away, they come back with more people. So let's do that. See my energy going down on the side? Only one of them's going to come towards me. No, he's not.
Damn it!
Oh. No. What do I need? Oh, I want that one. Right, I took him down because I shot him with the bow already. So let's see if I can get this next guy with the bow. He's trying to shoot me. I've taken a wound. Okay, I hit him and he missed me. That's how we want it. If I can get him with another arrow, then I'll have a much better chance of taking him down. There. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, that was some very good shooting. There's a pig down there. I'll take that stone. Right, so we want to go to you, and there should be a couple of arrows in him. There's one of my arrows. There's the other one. There's another one. Right. I'm not going to harvest them. I don't actually want to do that. So I got 2 arrows stuck into this guy as well. And then I can treat my wounds. I need these arrows back. So my arrow. I got a spare bow there. I'm going to swap. Actually, no. Let me just take a look at my bow a second. I've got 4 arrows, it says there. My bow here, durability is on 17%. Swap. Oh, I see it's swapping that one out. That one's on 65%. Right. So if I go there, and then I go take. Ah, right. Nope. Drop that one. Move that one. I want to get them into the right slots. So that one there. Put that into slot 1. And then that axe will go into slot 2. So this has got a durability of 65%. Saves me having to make up another one, that's all. Those people were sat right on top of a snake. He's right there. There's the person. There's the snake. I still can't get my arrow. I'm going to ignore the snake that's there. And I'm going to run back. Oh, another arrow. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, it's what he was shooting. Remember, he was shooting. Yeah, he shot them straight into the tree here. Rather than shooting at me. Okay, that's good. I can cope with that. Let's go back up to the house a minute. I was wanting to do a bit of exploring, but we need to get back up there and treat these wounds and just make sure that we're safe. So we'll come back this way. There we go. And through there. There is our glorious fire. We can recuperate any sanity that we might need to, just in case. And let's take a look at our wounds. We've got one wound there. That one is just simply got to be bandaged up. That's easy enough. I'll put a bandage on that one. There we go. Ideal. Right, now, let's inspect. I know that we don't have the question mark, but I still just want to make sure. Right, it was just the one wound. So once we've healed up a little bit, our actual health is doing really well. Everything is up quite high, so we shouldn't have any issues from that. I'm going to get a little bit of... We got those. If I crouch down here... I like the way that these branches respawn every time we come back in. So then I can just gather all of these up. I've got like a permanent supply of firewood right next to our fire that respawns every time we come back into the game. Which is not necessarily a bad thing as far as I'm concerned. I know that it might technically be some kind of cheat. Frithgar knows. Frithgar don't care. Quite frankly. Now, what happened to... We had a jaguar that came near, didn't he? But how close did he get? And is he going to come back? It's whether or not he comes back that's the big concern. I'm a little bit nervous about whether he chooses to come back and have a little nibble on my toes. I'm going to put some small sticks in here because I got a load of them on the ground beside me. I mean, they don't do the fire a great deal, but they do it a little bit. There. The charcoal that we've got lots of charcoal kicking around at the moment. We can use that. You can stick that on the fire, but you can also use that for making a water purifier. I don't actually know how to build. I don't know if we've got like a recipe in our bag at the moment to make it. I'm not sure how you actually make a water purifier using the charcoal. So it's something that I want to kind of look at some point. I'll probably go and look up the recipe online, and then it's just going to make it a little bit easier. I know that there are people who like try to figure all these recipes out themselves. I'm useless at it, okay? I'm genuinely useless at trying to figure out these recipes for myself when it comes to these games. So usually what happens is I'll struggle along for a couple of weeks, and then I give up and I just go and look them all up somewhere else. So rather than going through all of that long, drawn-out process, I figure if I could just find them to start with, it'd just make life a lot easier. I'm really hoping that they do kind of add them into the game. If they're like, there's just a way that you add it, because these days everybody just goes and looks them up anywhere, elsewhere anyway. It doesn't really like stop anybody from looking them up. So it's right. It doesn't matter if you crouch down; it still cuts up there. Oh, my axe broke. I lost my axe. All right, we'll go and get that one over there a minute. Let's have you. You'll last a little bit, and then once we've used you up, we'll probably try and make an obsidian one. I think I know how to make an obsidian one now. Oh, there we go. That's good. Right, I've got a long stick, which I'm going to break into a couple of sticks. There. And there. Oh no, I don't want to do that. There. I see it. I didn't know if it broke into... Oh, I'm completely full, right. I didn't know if it broke into different parts, but it doesn't. A spear is another thing that I want to make. It's another thing that a lot of people have been saying that I need to make, and I think... Well, this is the problem, is I'm not entirely sure how to make a spear. I do know that I need one of those long sticks. You know the one that I just chopped in half? That would have been quite handy for making the spear? Yeah, I actually need some of those. So that, if I cut that one down, I'll get logs from it. Oh, there. Right, take the maggots. I'm not too worried about the bone. I'll leave that behind. It's a thin tree that I'm after. I was going to be doing some more exploring today. That was my plan. And then those people turned up and sort of interrupted things. Right, let's chop you down, and we'll hopefully be able to get a long stick or two. I mean, one long stick's fine. Oh, I'm out of energy. There we go. Over he goes. Right, we've got timber there. No more... Oh, there's only one long stick. Maybe there was another one just lying on the ground from somewhere else. Anyway, drag this one back over here. I'm not sure if I need a stone blade to do this. And the reason I bring it over here is just because it's you know, if you do the work by the fire, you gain sanity while you work. And I figure that's a better thing for us. So we'll put that one down there. And then I want to go here into crafting. Now, it's either the long stick and a rope and a stone, or I got to make a stone blade first. Okay, it's definitely not that. Remove the stone. Put you back in there. Obsidian stone. Obsidian spear. Craft. Okay, I'll take an obsidian spear. I don't mind having that. And now I've got a bone knife there. I've got a stick blade. So the stick blade I'm going to drop down onto the floor. And I'm going to take the obsidian spear instead. There. So this one is 35% durability. It's not a great durability. That one, the stone axe, the bone knife. Wow, okay, the bone knife is doing well. 99%. I haven't used it a great deal, admittedly. So let's take a look. There is our obsidian spear. And these are apparently quite useful for fighting people. Because they, the way that they work. They've got a nice long reach on them. And so you can outreach your opponents quite easily. Which is quite a good thing. And, right, we are about halfway on a lot of those. Our health is okay. Tell you what, let's eat a little bit. We got food in our backpack. We've got... Oh, yeah, we've got all these mushrooms. Right, maggots don't change. They don't go off. Mushrooms have all got 22 hours. It's got 24 hours on it. Fats, proteins, energy, sanity. Lean meat. Eat. 60 protein, 10 fat. But that's pretty good. That one there is 16 fat. So you get a bit more fat out of the other one. How are we doing here? So fats and proteins are fine. It's the Alright. Let's go with this. If we go back over to here and then you press C and bring your backpack over, we got a bowl of clean water there. Now I think you can just take the mushrooms and you can drop them in the bowl of water like that, and then you pick it up and drop it in on there like that. That'll turn into soup. And then once it's turned into soup, we'll have a little munch and we'll see what it does. I don't know what this one does. Drink. 2 carbs. Is that it? Just 2 carbs. It's not very good. Oh, I think I accidentally picked up the coconut and I didn't mean to do that. So I go to there. Where's that coconut shell gone? How has it vanished? Seriously, that coconut just vanished. I had half a coconut there and it's completely gone. It didn't go in the fire, did it? Right, let's go back into here. What I'm curious about now is how many of those mushrooms can you put in to the bowl? I see, right. You can only put one in there. I've got the water in there. And then I move that over. That makes a mushroom soup using that particular one. What's that noise? Oh, I think it's the mushroom soup was boiling. I think that's the side effect of it. So this one here, drink, that's 2 carbs from that one. Coconut bowl. Maybe I'm dropping it down. No. I don't know. I pressed F. By pressing F, I don't actually know what I'm doing with it. It's like they're just disappearing. Because they're not going in there. And they're not going in there. That is very bizarre. Very, very strange. See, the mushroom here, I don't really know what to do with it. So, I'm just going to leave that for now. And what I am going to do, what have I got up here? I'm full of those. Let me drop a couple of them in. Alright. Do some small sticks. There. Right. The fire is fully stoked. We're going to go to bed. My health deteriorated quite considerably overnight. And I'm not sure why, unless it's just because of the carbs and the lack of water. It could be the carbs. Why is my pot moved? Oh, I didn't actually want to take. I wanted to move it. But yeah, why has my pot been moved? It should be under there. Oh, interesting point. I didn't actually realise this. I've been doing it, but I didn't realise it happened. Those mushrooms look like they're about to go off. 11 hours. Unless they have already gone. I can eat or I can drop. They've gone a funny colour. That one's got a day. That one's got 13 hours. So we're going to eat that fairly soon. Yeah. We got ash there. You can, if you press tab, it opens your bag. Leech, sanity. That's why I lost health. I got a load of leeches. Sanity -3 on the leeches. How many have I got? I need to put some more wood on the fire. You don't have to put wood on the fire. You can also put charcoal on the fire. Got a really big jump like that. And then we could just put a stick on there just to stoke up the last little bit. Right. Check. Where's all these leeches gone? Or come from? Ah, here we go. Down on my leg. And another one on that side. 3 of them! Cheeky little things. Right. We will leave that over there. I want to go back now and... Actually, which way do I want to go? No, I want to go this way. I want to go round and I want to try and get a few more coconuts. I know there's loads of coconuts down this way. Stick there. Because I walked past a whole load of them when I was coming out this way previously. So there's going to be a mass of them. I've got... There was a leaf plant there. Mouse body. Palm... Oh. Oh no, I can't pick up. I want some more dry leaves. I can actually turn... It's that flower there. I can turn that one, I'm pretty sure, into... Oh no, I know what I got to do. I got to... Well, I just harvest it. I'll just use this one. Go on. There we go. Right. Unknown herb ×1. Right, I've eaten a load of coconuts. I'm just going to go to this unknown herb here a minute. I'm going to harvest that one so that we have fibre. Excellent. That's what I want. So we can light our next fire. We don't have to worry about it too much now. So at the moment, we have got about halfway just over with carbs. Water is good. Proteins are good. It's only the carbs that we're a little bit low on. Now, I get loads of carbs from those. I don't want to use them if I don't have to. I don't know what these mushrooms do. I can turn them into soup. I get 2 carbs. They're very poor for that. So I'm going to try just eating a raw one. Okay. 2 energy, 5 carbs, and we don't get food poisoning. So just eat them exactly as they are. And that boosts everything. We get energy and carbs as well. That's actually, that is brilliant. Okay, so we've got a mushroom here that we can eat. We don't have to worry about cooking it or anything like that. What's that? It's a coconut bowl. No, I don't worry about that. So again, we've got more stuff that we can eat that we know is safe. Now, up there is a small nest, which I can see. And I'm going to try throwing a stone at it first. See what happens. Try and get the... Nope, that's missed. Oh, I got 11 stones on me at the moment, so let me do that again. I want to get that one down and get the honey from it. There, boom. Right, they're probably not going to be best pleased with me doing that. Oh, it seems all right, actually. I was just wondering if there was any, like, going to be other repercussions. Okay, the repercussions are over there under the water. There, look. See? That's the repercussions. And they're kind of floating around. I don't know. I don't really know what they're doing. We're going to stay away from that one and just ignore it. But we've got some honeycomb. Honeycomb is really good. I know that honeycomb is good. It's quite high in some I don't know which energies in particular, but it is high in energy. So yeah, we've got some good stuff going. There's another flower there. I don't know what that one does. Not a clue. I do remember, I like read them. Some of them are for I think tobacco does like anti-venom, and there's other ones that got various different properties that you can use. But yeah, nothing that I want to worry about at the moment. That is... Oh, there's pigs over there. Okay. So I did intend to go doing a bit more exploring today, because I actually wrote down the coordinates of where we lived, and then I kind of got sidetracked by just doing general day-to-day living. We've got a load more carbs over here. So these, when we pick these, you want to eat them pretty quickly, because they go off pretty fast. We know that we've got another type of mushroom, the quite tall mushroom. However, that one... If we eat that one raw, bad stuff happens to us, and we don't want to do that. So we'll need to make sure in future that if we have those other types of mushrooms, the big ones, we'll make sure that we cook them first. We've got these fruit here. Again, they're really good. We've got coconuts everywhere, and coconuts, now that we've sort of... I think the game, because the game has sort of been allowed to progress for a little while, and, like... different things have happened over time. We're doing much better. We've got a rattlesnake there, which we could get a little bit more meat with if I wanted to. I'm going to leave him alone. I mean, look at all of this. Honeycomb right there. That is just beautiful. I've got all of these mushrooms here. 5 carbs for each one. I mean, yeah, I've got to eat several of them, but we can soon get through them. There we go. And then I got the fruit here. These are 6 carbs and 8 hydration. Again, you got to eat them pretty quick because they go off pretty quick. Honeycomb, it doesn't say when it goes off. I would hope that it wouldn't have like a timer for going off, because you can eat that after years. You can hold the stuff for years and you can still eat it safely. We got another Molinera there. I got 9 of those. I got 9 bandages or 8 bandages or something, so I don't need to worry about that. How are we doing? Everything is completely full. It's much more like it. We know that we got ants over in that one. We want to just avoid those unless we've absolutely got to go in them. There is our coconut bowl waste ground. Right, everything's doing well. Like, seriously, really well. I'm very pleased with our progress. We've got our fire going over here. I'm actually going to ignore the fire, I think, because I got nothing that I need to cook in here. I'm going to have to use up the peccary meat fairly soon. But we've got enough here. We've got some cooked meats as well. There's one other thing that I want to do before we go off on an adventure, and that is to make a little bit more, have some more cooked meat. Because I figured that if we could have a little bit more cooked meat, that will at least hold for like a day or two, which is going to make it a bit easier for us. So if I can catch one more pig, and we do sometimes get them over this side. There was a load over the other side. I did see him there. Maybe we'll go around after those. If I can get one more pig before we go, we can just have that one cooking on the fire, and that'll be all we need to do. I mean, maybe we'll come back and we'll do that next time. Come trotting down through here. I got parrots everywhere. I got these pigs over here. I mean, I've got quite a few arrows at the moment, so it's not going to hurt for me to use up a couple of arrows. Go a little bit closer to him. He's gonna. I'm gonna stick him with an arrow, and he's gonna run away. But it's how far he goes. Right. So that one's gone over there. How far is he gonna go? That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. He's just run a little way, and now he's coming back, so I can get him with a second arrow and take him down. That is exactly how we want to be doing this every time if we can. So there's one of my arrows. Is the other one stuck in the pig? I'm not sure. Let me just harvest him a minute. There we go. Go on, harvest. There. So we got a load of bones. We got 3 peccary meat. I think the arrow... there it is. It goes straight through onto the ground. Doesn't actually do anything with the pig. So if I get... Can I get another pig? Should I try getting another pig? He's gone running over that way. So it looked like he ran and then came back to this exact same spot. So whether they'll do that... It does seem a little bit of an odd thing to do. Let's not worry about him now. We've got 3 more peccary meat, which is going to be more than enough. It's going to be more than what we need. I can run up here and get some of them, get 2 of them cooking on the fire. And then in our next episode, we can just get the other stuff done. And then we can be on our merry. And we're going to have a proper exploration of the whole area. So let's go to you. I got too many bones there. I don't want all of them. So drop. What's going on here? Peccary meat raw in there. And you as well. What's happened there? Why have I got bowls over there? That'll be one of the ones that dropped. So I've just put peccary meat down somewhere without actually intending to. Probably because I don't know, it's the way that it dropped down. So now I've only got the one, and that goes over there. Okay, now it's cooking. I can let those 2 cook. So we've got 2 rather than 3, which is a bit of a nuisance. We'll come back, they'll be cooked. There's a goanna over there. A lizard. That's the first time I've seen one of those, I think, in this game. I think. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.